All right, so I'm going to be going over this week's homework. It's a app called Bamazon, and it's actually three separate applications in one. The first being the customer side, being sort of a marketplace for buying items. The second would be the manager view for keeping track of stock and adding inventory. And third is the supervisor view, which basically takes care of looking at the total profits as well as the overhead and how each department individually is doing, as well as adding departments. So I'll just go through each one and just kind of show you how they work. So for starters, we have the Bamazon, sorry about that, Bamazon customer. And it's going to, right off the bat, show that it's connected to the server or the database, and it's going to run over what each product is, the price of the product, and how many are in stock of each product. And it also shows an ID number that will come in handy in a second here. So it gives you a chance to look through and find items that you might like. Just for this instance, I'm going to select the smart TV since we have a lot of those in stock, which is ID 5. So enter your product ID here. So if I enter 5, shows the product that I just selected. Asks how many you would like to purchase. Let's say we're Christmas shopping and I'm buying a bunch for my family, so I'm going to buy 5 of them. So as you can see, it displays the total amount purchased, which is $4,000, and lets you know your order has been placed, and please wait 3 to 4 business days for arrival, and then it kicks you back out. And if you'd like to go back in, it's just as easy as starting from the top. But we're going to, actually, yeah, I'll show you this again. So you can see that before it was stock of 104. And now since I purchased 5 of them, it's going to be 99, as you can see here. So it does keep track of all of that. So we'll move on to the, let's go to the manager side here. So node Amazon manager. So it'll ask you right off the bat a few different things. First being view products for sale, so we'll demonstrate that. So it'll show again essentially the same thing that the customer side did, name of the product, price, how much is in stock, and then it kicks you back to the main page for you to select something else. You can also go through low inventory, so you can see that there was a few of these here. For instance, this keyboard and this tent are a little low on stock, so it should display both of those when I select this. There we go. So it shows the keyboard and the tent like I was saying it would. Next, we'll go over the add inventory. So you can select which item you'd like to add inventory. So let's select the keyboard and add a little bit onto that. So item 8. And how much would you like to add? Let's add 6 of them. Okay. Now if I go back into product sales, so view product sales, you can see that I have added 6 more to the keyboard stock, and when I go into view low inventory, it's not going to show up anymore because it is not under 5 stock anymore. So next is the add new product. So it asks you a few prompts here. What is the name of the item you wish to add? Let's just say a firewood for camping. So firewood, what's the department it belongs to? Camping. How much does it cost? Let's see here. Let's say 15 bucks. And how much of this item would you like to add in stock? Let's just say 40 bundles. Okay. So now when we go back into view products for sale, we're going to see right here, product name firewood, price $15, and in stock is 40. So that's it for the manager view. Let's move on to the supervisor view. So if I go node Amazon supervisor, again, it'll ask a few different prompts. And the first of which is view product sales by department. So if I click on this, it's going to show each individual department. So electronics, clothing, food, music, movies, camping, and video games. And it shows the overhead cost of each one, how much it takes to fill up the stock, and how much in sales we've had so far. And then it subtracts the overhead costs and the product sales to display the total profit, which we have not met our profit margin at all yet. So that just shows a little bit of that. And then you can also do create new department. So let's say the pharmacy. So if I wanted to add pharmacy to the list, I would just simply enter that name. What's the overhead cost? Let's say $5,000. And that's it. The department has been added. If I go into my actual database, you can see that that new department has been added. So I'll show that right here. So if I go select from departments, and there it is, the pharmacy. So that pretty much wraps up everything with the application, and I can go ahead and use the exit application to back out. And if I'd like to go back into anything else, I can definitely just research the name of the file and hop right back into it. Thanks for watching. That's the homework project for this week. Hope you enjoy.